response system will be delivered to your door or to your representative via U.S. Postal Service priority mail within days. Depending on what options you have chosen, your package will include all the hardware and documents needed to get you up and running within minutes. All equipment has been programmed and tested by certified ResponseNow personnel. This package includes the basics, along with some of the additional options available. Let's review the parts. First, we have the console, the pendant which can either be worn as a necklace or on the wrist with the enclosed wristband, the extra line to connect to your telephone connection, the optional fall detection pendant, the electrical outlet adapter for the base unit, the talking pendant, and the room and hallway button. As part of our service, a lockbox is also available, allowing emergency responders keyed entrance to a client's home. The lockbox should be placed near a main entrance to the home. The location and combination to the lockbox will be noted on your ResponseNow personal profile and will be provided to the first responders by the ResponseNow operators in the case of an emergency, allowing them access to the key for emergency entry to the home. Also included in your package is your welcome introductory letter, ResponseNow Medical Alert System Monitoring Service Agreement Terms and Conditions, quick reference guide, installation and testing instructions, lockbox setup instructions if you are receiving the lockbox with your order, room and hallway button instructions, DSL adapter instructions, and personal profile and customer data information form. The console is very simple to install and includes clear directions in your package. First step is to find a location that has a phone and electrical outlet nearby. Although these consoles and the responders' equipment are extremely sensitive to sound and easily covers a large surrounding area, it's always best to centrally locate the console in the home for the best overall coverage. This allows for optimal two-way voice communication between yourself and our monitoring center. Once you have chosen your best location, you should plug the AC adapter into the back of the console and into a power outlet that is not controlled by a wall switch. Then remove the small rubber cap from the back of the unit. This is the device's rechargeable backup battery. Using a pen or pencil, gently flip the switch into the on position. Then place the rubber cap back in place. Next, you should connect the phone cord to the console and to the phone jack on the wall. If there is already a telephone plugged into the jack, disconnect that telephone from the jack and plug it into the jack on the back of the console labeled Tel. You will want to pick up the telephone handset and listen for a dial tone after you have connected it to the console to ensure it's properly connected. Note, this system requires a standard analog telephone line and will not work with a cell phone. If a standard analog telephone line is not available, ResponseNow does have a wireless option available. If you are using a computer in your home and access the internet through the phone line, you may have a DSL phone line. If so, you should plug a DSL filter between the phone jack where you place the ResponseNow Medical Alert System and the console. Place the phone cord coming from the wall jack into the DSL filter and plug the filter into the back of the medical alarm into the port marked line. If you do not have a DSL filter, you can get one from your phone service provider. Your system is now operational and ready to be tested and set up with the ResponseNow operators. The emergency response console can be activated by pressing the Help button on the console or pressing the buttons on the standard pendant, the fall detection pendant, the speaking pendant, or the room and hallway button. Once you activate the console, you will see the console light up and hear a beep that will last approximately 25 to 30 seconds. Once the beeping stops, the unit will connect to the ResponseNow call center, usually taking approximately 45 seconds to connect. You will then hear the system ring and connect with a ResponseNow operator.